Good morning, Scapers. We have a brand new update today. Today is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, and we can now melee Zulrah. So let's get into this real quick. That's basically the gist of this. Melee at Zulrah. Now you can do melee. And that's basically they did this because of leagues. And then it's really to make up a gap for your mage and range gear. If your melee gear is better than your mage and range gear. I would suspect most people, when they get to Zulrah, they don't have a Bofa, but they probably have like a Trident of the Seas. And then they're trying to upgrade that. So if they have like a Dragon Halberd or even the Chally at this point, because they're already in the elf area, that's going to be their spec weapon, and it's going to do them justice here. I will be doing a kill at the end of this video. Probably I don't know if I'll just do it at max gear. I might do it with a little bit worse gear, or we'll wait to see to the end. And then I'll probably do a video on 3 different kinds of gear, and then I'll probably do another video on like 50 to 100 kills of only melee. I don't know if that's going to come out today or tomorrow. I'm still working on my 300 kill solo kills at Corp for a video that's going to be out before Yama, that's for sure. So you guys got to give me a little bit of time on that. So when this melee might come in handy, again, I really think it's for the major range, and then melee could be useful in specific situations, especially if your melee gear is significantly stronger than your major range setup. So yeah, that's why I keep talking about that. The Crystal Halberd special attack could also help in finishing off phases, but is also not a game changer overall. I'm going to bring that in my clips. Probably bring that in my Zulrah video as well, because I have a feeling it's going to smack, man. I don't know if they limit it to 50 damage, but I have a feeling that it is going to smack. Giant's Foundry, I'll probably put in a clip of me making a sword or two at the end of this video as well to show you the changes on this. I really like this. Basically, if you mess up making a sword and then you hit it in that tick where what do they call it? After one of Giant's Foundry enjoyers, if you're quick on the clicks and hit the bonus action shortly after it appears, it can actually fix your sword now. Instead of just it speeding it up, it can speed it up and fix it. So this feels really good, because before you would mess up your sword, and then that would be it. You couldn't recover from it. So I'm glad they added like a recovery mechanic for this minigame. I'm a big Giant Foundry enjoyer, especially on my hardcore, my group hardcore. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, definitely speeds things up. Way less AFK and just interactive. The Easter event's gone, so there's that. And then Yama comes out next week. I'm excited for Yama. I'll be live on twitch.tv /Crown Convict to kill this, and then I probably won't have an update video next Wednesday. I'll probably have an update video on Thursday, because it'll be an update video on the boss, not just clips of the boss. Maybe not necessarily a guide, but how I figured out how to kill it day one. And then if you scroll down here, if you were having problems with your mobile client with the loot tracker, they have fixed that. So no worries there. They got a manual fix here. If it's not already fixed, you can log in chat. You type in repair it, and then it should do it. If it actually repairs something, it will say that it did. If it didn't repair anything because there was nothing to repair, it'll say there was nothing to fix. So that's great. Bank interface feedback. Another little update for you before we look to improve the bank interface. We've taken your feedback regarding the work that we mentioned in Poll 84. As a result, we've come up with a second version after we discussed the following feedback. Some of you mentioned it would make more sense to have potion storage closer to the tabs, as it functions similarly, so this button has been moved to the upper row. I don't have potion storage, but I think that's a great place for it. Looking at this, maybe I'll go get it now to save me bank storage. I also have they fixed potion storage? I don't know if they did yet. I haven't heard. Everybody says it's clunky and stuff, so I haven't heard anything good really. We've seen you share concerns about misclicking the tutorial button in this current position, so we moved both the settings and the tutorial button to the opposite side. I like that. Everybody likes that. Pretty sure you can take the tutorial button off. which means you can probably take the other button off. But we're all efficient. We don't have time to go into our settings and do that. Next thing they said, you didn't like that some buttons hadn't been changed to fit the newer style. So the potion storage indicator has been updated with the letter reduced in size slightly. Or with the ladder reduced in size slightly. Other changes, Slayer rings no longer dupe when you try to teleport to a location that can't be completed. The rabbit in Civitas Illa Fortis will now drop rabbit bones for Rag and Bone Man 2 quest. Killing hellhounds in the wilderness will now correctly complete a demon's best friend. Snakeskins does something there. And then you'll get a message now indicating what size of raid layout you embark on when starting at Chambers of Xerx. I wonder if that will say what size and if it'll say challenge mode. It probably already does say challenge mode. Let's go see me kill Zulrah, guys, and make a sword of Giant's Foundry. Okay, and here we are. I actually just chose to go with max melee. I will use other gear in my Zulrah video when I come out with it. But we're going to try this. I'm obviously Venge, Thralls, stuff like that. Just for max DPS. Might as well, right? We'll do this. We'll do this. Hit one of these. Full spec right off the bat. Dude, that was massive. What? That was huge. Dude, no joke. That did like 80 to 90 damage, I think. What? Oh my god. 49, 41? Dude. Yo, this kind of smacks. Let me get a Venge here. Big Venge. Let's go. Man, I'm not mad at this. This is low-key a good update for a max main. Okay. That wasn't bad at all. 51 seconds. That's GM time in max gear. Okay. See you at Giant's Foundry. That's crazy. I haven't done Giant's Foundry in so long. I don't know if there's a teleport here or not. So we got to run here. I'll be back in a minute. Let's grab a commission. All right. I need a broad light sword. Let's take a look at this. This one looking good. That one's looking good. Yep. Let's go with that one. I think I want. Yep, I want that one. 22, and then it looks like this 10 one. I think is going to be the one. All right. Let's drop our molds in. Pour the mold. I have to mess it up real quick. Let's mess it up one time. Okay, we messed it up. Now we can see if it'll fix it. Okay, it fixed it. Look at that. I like that. All right, so what are my final thoughts on the Zulrah update and the Giant's Foundry update? Well, I think the Zulrah update is going to fill a gap, and that's the only purpose of it, is to fill a gap. I believe that it's not going to be meta unless they come out with some crazy update for gear or something like that. I also think that the Giant's Foundry update is perfect. Being as that it would reprimand you and there would be repercussions for messing up a sword and no way to fix it, that was very diminishing to the minigame, and it didn't feel as good for the player because there was no way to recoup what they have already lost. So to give them an ability, hey, lock in, click it on this tick, now your sword's fixed, now you get the max rating, now you can get the max money from it, now you get the max points from it from when you turn it in. It's a great update. All around, I think all this is a great update. Expect the Zulrah video from me soon. Just messing around with the boss. Maybe different kinds of gear, lower tier gear, as well as some mage and melee setup, and then some range and melee setup. I don't know when I'll get that out. I'm really going to focus on the court video first. Next week's Yama. I'll see y'all then. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv/CrownConvict. Be easy, boys.